Hey, this is D from dn'a, and I'm going to be playing a game on GameJolt called The Great Empty. It's still a demo, so there's probably not much here, but I'm going to look at it anyway. The whole concept of the game is that apparently you're going to some sort of extraterrestrial world, and there's a focus on megafauna and finding giant or unusual creatures, so pretty much everything you'd want in a science fiction game, essentially, so let's get right in there. Oh wow, kind of like some sort of hybrid of Final Fantasy VII and Blade Runner. I left civilization in search of something new, something unique. Well, that spaceship is definitely unique. I'll be making this journey all alone. I hope your spaceship's savvy or you're not going to be getting very far. Very nice looking game as well. I mean, space is kind of like the go-to background for any wallpaper or anything like that, but still. Whether or not it will find what I'm looking for, I do not know. It's a giant sloth. Welcome to Valicia 4, a small planet near the center of the Milky Way. It's quite a distance to travel. It's so close to the middle of the galaxy that time slows down to a crawl here. Every hour spent here is a year on Earth. That's how it works. But to me, this matters little. I'm a biologist. At heart, I've been a biologist ever since I can remember. Life in its many forms fascinates me. However, I have a preference for one type of life. Megafauna? Okay. We've definitely got giant trees covered. So going by the title, The Great Empty, I'm assuming there's not going to be a lot here. Play planetary exploration tutorial. Sure, why not? Virtual reality. Welcome to the virtual reality planet exploration tutorial, and thank you for choosing advanced robotic solutions. In this tutorial, you'll be taught the basics of planetary exploration. First, let's take a look at our display. Yes, please guide me through it. I have no idea what this means. Looks like Edward Munch's The Scream with the 20 next to it. In the top left, you have the name of the planet, moon, or object that you're currently exploring. As you can see, you're currently in the virtual reality program, VR. In the top right, the current number of robots you have at your disposal is displayed. At the start of every mission, these will always be full, 5. Below these, we have perhaps the most important parts of the display. There's air, 100, morale, okay, morale, so that face of horror is entirely justified if my morale is low, and time, 0. Air is self-explanatory, don't run out of it, or you'll be in big trouble. Morale is your mental health. Letting it drop will be a bad idea too. You'll be all alone in space and nobody to comfort you. Yeah, keeping up morale in space by yourself doesn't seem like a battle you can really win. Time is important to keep track of. After landing, your ship will minor typo, will need some time to recharge the boosters. Thus, you cannot leave a mission until after your time reaches 5. Time will pass and you explore the planet. Any location you visit will usually increase time by 1, so let's go do some exploring. Okay. Notice how your air goes down when you move. Oh, I guess this is an RPG Maker game. Okay, so every step or two loses. Okay. So what is this? Underwater suit upgrade required. To explore some locations, you will need specific upgrades. Upgrades can be made at your ship after every mission. So if you don't have this upgrade, let's skip exploring this location. Let's add some time and say you had a nice time at the beach, yeah? Agreed. Oh, cool. You find a cave. It seems to be filled with quantium. You set up a small mining robot that will replicate itself with the metals it finds. I've just created an AI. You can expect some metals to be sent to your ship by the time the mission ends, unless it becomes self-aware. You just use one of your robots to start a mining operation in this cave. When you leave the planet, this robot will return to the ship with all the metal it found, unless it gains sentience. Quantium is your go-to metal for anything related to upgrades to both your ship and your spacesuit. Some metal deposits are richer than others, so you won't always get the same amount of metal. What's this? Oh. You find a forest. This would be a good spot to gather some biomass. You mean wood? You set up a small robot that will gather biomass and send it back to the ship. So what exactly do I do if these robots are just doing everything for me? I'm feeling kind of superfluous. You can expect them to be sent to your ship by the end of the mission. You just used one of your robots to start gathering biomass here. When you leave the planet, this robot will return to the ship with the biomass. Some spots are better than others for the sort of operation, so you don't always get the same amount of biomass. I guess this is kind of like an idle type game, but I'm not sure. So swimming is out of the question. What is this? Radio. I guess that's the home ship. Thunderstorm. Giant storm passes above you. Feel miserable and worried they might get hit by lightning. -5 morale. Oops, that's not very good. You have to be careful about the locations you visit. It might not be a good idea to ignore, or it might even be a good idea to ignore some of them. Yeah, unless there's some quantium in those lightning bolts. Is that it? Okay, so I can't go where my map is, thankfully. Yeah, I guess this is all the Matrix has to teach me. Let's go into the recycle bin. You find a geyser that curiously discharges oxygen. You refill your air supply. That's a nice find. Just note that not all explorations will end so well. Some might end in you losing air and morale. There we go. The ship has recharged the boosters and you're now free to leave the planet. Okay. Yeah, that's the home signal. If this was a real mission, you would get messages from robots you placed about what they gathered from the planet now. Virtual medals aren't worth anything, though. Oh, of course. I don't know, I could probably get some Bitcoin for it. Thank you again for choosing Advanced Robotic Solutions. Goodbye and good luck in your travels. Save? Sure. Yeah, this is definitely an RPG Maker game. Megafauna was detected on this planet. Explore the planet to unlock the target location. Alright. Oh wow, there's some sort of gigantic bear over there. Assuming that's megafauna. Alright, let's go in the cave. You find an enormous cave. Seems to be filled with quantium. You set up a small mining robot that will replicate itself in metal finds. You can expect some quantium to be sent to your ship. Okay. So a lot of this is just automated. So let's maybe set some stuff up first. Oh, this looks lucky. Find a large forest made out of gigantic trees. And also some sort of giant barnacle creature that I'm kind of nervous about approaching. You explore and find a perfect area for a robot to gather some biomass. Just don't touch that blob. You set up a small robot to send everything you can find to your ship. Okay. I guess can't traverse there, so let's go here. Target is locked until after 5 units of time expired. Oh, okay. Let's go after the Sasquatch, or whatever its footprint means. You roam around the plains in search of something useful. I can see a lot of things here that would be useful. You could grab some of those sticks, make some fires. You could find a tasty-looking plant growing on a ledge and decide to bring some seeds with you. Alright. So I guess food is not much of an issue, otherwise I probably would have eaten some of them there on the spot. Another cave. You find an enormous cave. There seems to be some remains from small cave creatures everywhere. You realize this is a good spot to gather some biomass. Set up a small robot that will gather. Yep. Okay. Another lucky spot. Or maybe it just means forest, I don't know. Find a large forest made out of gigantic trees. Okay. More biomass. I've got one robot left. Alright. Got 5 units of time. Let's head to this creature. Dramatic pause. Wisdom begins in wonder. I wish to be brought somewhat near to the mystery of mysteries. New beings. We found a whole bunch of dead ones. I have been asked, why just those big lumps of flesh? Wow, that thing is huge. What's so special about being big? I agree, there's beauty everywhere in nature. Is this thing talking to me? But for some reason I'm drawn to the big, the titanic, the monstrous, as so many of us are, especially Hollywood. I have a curious mind, but first and foremost I'm an explorer. Explorers have always searched for the biggest treasure. Yeah, I suppose. What do you search for when gold lost its value? Platinum. The answer for me is the biggest creature. Oh, it looks like a hamster or something? How big can life get? The question fascinates me. That is why I travel. This is what I live for. This is what I spend all those hours for. This is what I long for. The clearest way into the universe is through a beast's heart. Or its gullet. It's feeling very final, and wondering if this is the end of the demo. The Great Empty. Not only is the universe stranger than we imagine, it is stranger than we can imagine. A robot returns to the ship and it gathered 1 quantium. A robot returns to the ship and it gathered 5 biomass. 5 biomass. A robot returns 5 quantium. New encyclopedia entry. The Regency of Galaxies sends you 75 quantium. Oh, nice. In the ship you can buy upgrades to make your exploration easier or to allow you to visit new locations. Oh, okay, so I guess there's still a little bit more to go. Kind of like a prologue type thing. Alright, what's this? Record progress? Yes. Oh, didn't just... Okay. Thought that I could only move left and right. Farming, not in the demo. Okay. Okay, let's get some upgrades. AI weather report. No rain guaranteed. Deuterium. Increases the power of the motor compressing air and increases maximum air. That sounds like a safe bet. Evac plan B. Alright, I'm gonna save up the quantum because I'm not entirely sure what any of this does yet. Oh, okay. You are worth it. Send yourself congratulations. I hope the reward of the job itself is enough that I don't have to congratulate myself. Suit anti-freeze. Suit gets treated with anti-freeze to achieve freezing point depression. So prevents enclosures from bursting. Asteroid belts are low gravity locations. Alright, let's get this. And we'll get antimicrobial. That sounds like a good idea. Oh cool, green laptop. Encyclopedias. Maratius. Oh, so this is that giant thing that I found. 20 meters high, 25 meters long. Wow. That is huge. The large plains of Elysia 4, with Elysia 4 only having half the gravity of Earth and Maratius having no problems moving about despite its massive body. If it lived on Earth, it would weigh almost as much as a blue whale. No kidding. Muscular short legs help stabilize enough that it can stand on 2 legs, leaning against trees to get to the leaves at the top. It is a solitary animal, with the amount of food on the small planet being somewhat scarce. Luckily for the Maratius, I said Megadius, there are no predators big enough to even make a dent on the creature, and so it is largely free to do as it wishes. The only time it meets others of its kind is during the mating season, when the males can walk long distances to find a female. The offspring of the Maratius live their first year clinging to the underbelly of the female. It grows fast on a diet of nutritious milk, and after that it is too big for predators, and so walks alongside its mother for a few years before being sent away by the mother. Jeez. Due to the creature's long lives, it usually has the time to have a couple of babies. And then large bloodsuckers are one of the few threats Maratius face. As do we all. Okay. Weird that it can keep such a massive size if food is so scarce. It's kind of the environment's way of balancing things out. If there's not enough food, then you're not going to be able to survive. Okay. Leave the star system and then travel to another star system. Huh. Alright, well I guess there's still a little bit more to this game. Let's see if there's anything we can gather. Find a large forest. Oh, you get attacked by flesh-eating plants. Right, so those barnacles are not friendly. -4 morale. Oh, I'm getting closer and closer to existential horror. Find enormous caves. Okay. Some more of that. Let's track this thing. Roam around, you find it. Okay, got some more seeds, but I don't think I can use those because the farming update. Well, not update, but it's a feature of the full game, and this is just the demo. Small blind critters, run away. No biomass? Whatever. Another cave. Haven't learned our lesson yet. Quantium. Oh wow, we're low on air. Okay. Just made it back. No sight is more provocative of awe than is the night sky. A robot returns to the ship. 3 quantium. 5 quantium. Good enough. Alright. Well, guess I'll just end this first episode here. This has been D from dn'a. I'll probably do the next episode on my own, too. Yeah, see you in the next episode. Hello, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Psy. Fuck! You have no idea how many times I've had to say the same shit over and over again. My name? You don't know my name? Are you that stupid? It's Oak, of course. My name is Oak.
A sad hand job.
All the
one gay tells me.
No one should have to tolerate
that one sad hand job is probably
the sad hand job in the workplace. Yeah, that one probably.
That's the best.